Hey, my name is Trey Fisher. And I'm Mike Tyson. Hey, that hurt, goddammit!
These tunes.
Hey everybody, that was a short cartoon I made. And in this video, I'm gonna get into how I made that short cartoon. I'm gonna get onto the drawing, the inking, the coloring, the voicing, and the animation. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this video. Hey everybody, I'm gonna get onto the first part of this animation tutorial. I'm gonna draw it. I have an idea where I can animate Mike Tyson. I'm gonna start with the circle. Use this tool, and I'm gonna put it in the center. And I'm just gonna draw a circle. Now the circle. And don't lift the middle part. Carefully. And done. Now we have a circle. I have to be very careful with that. I'm trying to envision this on the paper. A circle right here and a circle right here. I'm just using the circles to indicate how I will draw the skeleton. I'm gonna go like that, but he has kind of puffy cheeks. No, that's not it. I'm gonna draw this and connect the face. Now I'm gonna erase this circle part. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna draw his eyes now. I'm gonna find the center of his face right there maybe. And then I'm just gonna draw an oval right here. That eye's kind of bigger. I'm gonna draw his nose, but I'm gonna go like that. Bring that in right there. Add a nose like that. Maybe it can go like that. We can add some, that's where his nostrils are. I feel like he has a longer face. I'm gonna go angle the face a little bit differently. I'm gonna add his tattoo. I'm just gonna go like a little line right here. I don't know what this tattoo means. I'm just looking at an image next to me. So yeah, there's a little part right here. And then we can have this part of that tattoo. He has like a tattoo over his face. Oh yeah, and then it like kind of squiggles around right here apparently. That's his tattoo. We got the tattoo finally. I'm gonna add a little mustache right here. I feel like I could make the side of the head a little bit skinnier. Yeah, it's more like a narrow face like that. Then I'm gonna add his ears. I need to add an ear right here. I'm gonna add some indents to it. I'm gonna give him pretty big ears. Like that. I'm gonna erase that part right here. I feel like it's still not perfect. I'm gonna take this part out actually. I'm gonna make it go more like that, like his facial hair. And then that. Does that look okay? I'm gonna add his neck. It's actually looking pretty good, I think. Take out this part of the neck. Actually, I am starting to like this. So now I got the first layer. I'm just gonna start with that. I'm gonna turn on the light table now. If I turn on this light bulb underneath the glass table and put a paper over the drawing we made, we can see through it. And there's a paper over this. So I'm gonna draw his head turning. So I'm gonna draw the eyes a little to the side. I do actually kind of like how this is turning out. I feel like I could fix the jaw a little more though. And now I'm gonna draw his nose, like kind of to the side. A mustache, and that little beard part. So now the face is to the side. I'm gonna draw the head. I like to go with the neck right here first. And then I'm gonna draw the neck right here. And then I'm gonna draw the ear to the side. Ear indents. And just trace over the head. Draw this neck right here. I think I'm gonna give more of a jawline right here. And then maybe that part of the jaw connects to this face. Now we just need to add that tattoo again. And then this tattoo goes right here. Now his head, oh, and I forgot the ear. I'm gonna make the ear fading off right here. I think I'm gonna draw his body. I'm gonna move this paper up. And I'm just gonna draw his body. And maybe like his shirt right here. I'm just gonna give him a regular shirt, but I'm gonna give him like a collar like that. Now I'm gonna add some arms. I'm just gonna give him like no sleeves. And then I'm gonna make him have a fist because I want to animate him punching Trey. And we can add those fingers interlocked with his hand. Now I'm gonna get on to the inking. Now I'm gonna get on to the inking. I got two different size pens right here. I got an 0.8 millimeter pen and an 0.3 one. The 0.3 is the skinnier pen. I'm gonna use the 0.8 layer to outline the basic skeleton, and then I'm gonna use the 0.3 pen to get the more details. So this is 0.8, and I'm just gonna outline. So I'm just gonna go like that, this part of the ear. Now, I'm gonna get my skinnier pen. I'm gonna get the eyes. This one's skinnier. Now I'm gonna get the tattoo and the other tattoo. Speed roll time. Now, I'm gonna get on to the voice acting. I'm just gonna say a couple lines I can use to animate with. Hey, I'm Trey Fisher. Hey, I'm Trey Fisher. Hey, I'm Trey Fisher. And I'm Mike Tyson. I'm Mike Tyson. Hey, that hurt, goddammit. Hey, that hurt, goddammit. Now, I'm gonna get on to the coloring. Now, I'm gonna get on to the coloring. I'm on Adobe Illustrator. So I'm gonna click New File and just make a new blank document. I'm gonna go File, Open, the drawings we made. So I'm gonna start with this picture. If you click Ctrl Shift D, it makes the background show its transparency grid. I'm gonna click the drawing and go to Image Trace, which is under Window, Image Trace. I'm gonna make it a black and white logo. And this is how you color it. You have to go to Image Trace, Object, Expand, OK. Now I'm gonna go to the Direct Selection tool and take out the background. And I got all these colors saved right here. What skin tone would work well? I think I might go with that skin tone. Now like a black beard and his tattoo, which is right here. I think that would be a good color for his tattoo. Now I'm gonna direct selection tool that. I'm gonna copy that and paste it into a blank document. File, export as. When you export it, make sure it's a PNG. That way the background's transparent. Now I'm gonna do the same thing to the head. Alright, so now we got these eyebrows we can use for the character. I'm gonna give him like dark eyebrows. I use the same eyebrows for the characters usually. I'm gonna give him a gray shirt like that. And the color can be that color. And I'm gonna copy the torso. Now, I'm gonna get onto the keyframing. Now, I'm gonna get onto the keyframing. I'm using Adobe Animate. So I'm just gonna go to Create New. I'm gonna make it 4K. You can choose the resolution right here. You can also pick the frame rate. And once you got that all figured out, you can just click Create. Now there's a folder right here, a timeline right here, and a canvas right here. The timeline, that's where you'll manipulate your keyframes for the project. I'm gonna add a new folder, and I'm gonna add different parts of what I'm gonna animate with. So we got those folders right here. I'm gonna drag in the drawings into the correct folders. Now I'm gonna import Trey as well. I got these mouth movements for both the characters that I just used for story of Trey. Maybe they'll be on these bleachers. We got these blinking effects. And now I'm just gonna drag in the audio. Now we got all the frames we can use inside these folders. I'm going to right click this keyframe, insert keyframe button. Actually, I'm going to not add the audio quite yet. I'm just going to add location. I'm going to set it up. So I'm going to add this location right here. Maybe they're on the bleachers and I'm going to have like a medium shot. I'm going to add a layer and I'm going to add Mike Tyson on the next layer. So I'm going to add his torso right here and his arm. And when you add his arm, you can click the asset warp tool and click his shoulder, his elbow, and his wrist, and you can bend it a little bit. Now I'm gonna add his head, and now I'm gonna zoom into the face. I'm gonna add a new layer and add his pupils. I'm gonna add a new layer for Trey. I'm gonna drag in his torso. And maybe he's kind of looking at Mike Tyson. So that's just going to be the first scene. I'm going to save it so I don't lose it in case it crashes. I'm going to add a scene. So I'm going to go to Insert Scene. And I'm going to add time to this keyframe. And then we can zoom into this character, Trey. And we can zoom into the timeline. And if you want to see the layer behind it, you can click this onion layer and it'll show us behind it. Maybe his head turns. And we can have the pupils and the eyebrows move with it. So I'm gonna insert a scene and we can do with this later. Now I'm gonna animate his arm moving. We can just take this asset warp tool and maybe his arm lifts up and we can just have it punching Trey. Add a keyframe, add another keyframe. Maybe I can have him punch him in the face. I'm gonna have to add Trey on the layer below Mike Tyson actually. And Trey is really letting his guard down right now. Also, for the mouth movements, when he talks, I can just add vowels for each individual mouth movement. Thank you for watching that video. We have animation tutorials, media tutorials, tunes, films, and music. So stay tuned and have a great day.
These tunes.